Yo, what's going on, guys? So today in this video, I'm gonna be talking about WWE Wrestlepalooza, and I'm gonna be giving my review for it. And honestly, I'm not even gonna talk about all the matches in detail. Maybe I'm gonna talk about two matches in detail, but that's really it. I'm like all the other matches, I'm just gonna skip through them because this whole PLE, it was mostly just a whole bunch of filler repetitive garbage. Like, let's just be real here. So, I'm not even gonna bother trying to even go into detail about most of these matches because it was fucking pointless. I don't give a damn. It sucks. I don't care. Um, so I'm just gonna skim through a lot of these matches, and I'm not even gonna go into detail into them. Besides maybe like two matches, and that's it. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'd really appreciate it. And we're just gonna dive right into this. So, Wrestlepalooza, what did I think of it? It was trash. That's what I think of it. Because I had already said leading up to Wrestlepalooza that this whole PLE was just a whole bunch of filler and just a whole bunch of a whole bunch of repetitive filler, like John Cena versus Brock. Like what is new about that? We've seen them feud multiple times, and now they're feuding again for no reason whatsoever. Like, we never got any reasoning for why they're feuding, and they just have a match at a PLE and that's it. Brock Lesnar wins. Who cares? Like, why does that matter? Like, like it's like you're kind of in a lose-lose situation because it's like, Brock Lesnar, if he wins, he's winning against John Cena, who's during his retirement run. If John Cena wins, Brock Lesnar looks weak because Brock Lesnar is supposed to be a beast, supposed to be like strong, and I know John Cena, he's strong too, but like, come on, like Brock Lesnar is not gonna realistically lose to John Cena, and John Cena's also washed up. So, I mean, you're kind of in a lose-lose situation. It's like either you have Brock win or John Cena win, but either way, it's just a lose-lose situation. You know, and Brock won, and it's just like, who cares? Like, why would I care? And it's like John Cena's retirement run is being wasted on these filler matches. Like, he lost the title to Cody Rhodes just to do some filler ass matches with Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar. Like, during his retirement run, he doesn't have much left. He only has a couple months left, and then in December, that's it. We're not gonna see John Cena anymore. And so it's like, we're just wasting his damn time doing these filler ass matches. And it's just like, it's just so stupid, bro. The match itself was just, it was boring, it was trash. Like, there was nothing interesting about it. It was just pretty much a finisher brawl. Like, that's pretty much what the whole match was. That's all it was. Brock Lesnar stands tall. He's dominant. Whatever. Who cares? Like, this guy has been doing that for years now. Like, we had, like, because not only are we not getting an explanation for why he's fighting John Cena, but then we don't get an explanation for even the same with Cody. You remember when he was fighting Cody? We never got any explanation and reasoning for why he was fighting Cody Rhodes. It was just a fucking match that they carried on for months and months. It was just stupid. So now we're pretty much doing the same thing. Like, we're not getting any, like, this is pretty much just a filler match between John Cena and Brock Lesnar. And then, so yeah, that was pretty much the opening match of the night. I don't care. Like I said, the match was just repetitive filler. The match itself was garbage. There's nothing to say there. And so yeah, moving on from that garbage, now we got Jimmy Uso versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Why would I care about this? We've seen Jey Uso fighting the Vision for months now. for literally months. We've seen him tag teaming with people to fight division for months as well. Why would I care about any of this? There's no storyline behind any of this. There's no reasoning behind why they're fighting. It's just, oh, division is the dominant faction in the WWE, and then Jey Uso, like, he has his, we get, um like I get the subtle reasons why they're fighting. At the same time, it's just like there's no really storyline behind any of this, you know, and so it's like this is just it's a repetitive filler. Like, who cares? Um, so yeah, and the match itself was fucking, like, it was whack. There was nothing interesting about it. There was no entertainment value within this whole freaking match. So there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say here either. It's just like, this whole the thing is, like, Jey Uso, like Jimmy Uso, like, I know he just got involved into this Vision stuff, but still, man, we've seen Jey Uso fighting the Vision multiple times at this point, along with other people. So why would I care about seeing, oh yeah, Jimmy's involved now. He's the new person involved in it. Why would I care about this? Like, we've seen them at this point. Jimmy Uso has become a repetitive filler with the Vision too, because he's been fighting them for weeks. So it's just the same shit. So, and then the match itself, it was nothing spectacular about it, at all. So there's that. Bronson and Braun Breaker win. It's just like, who cares? Jey Uso supposed to be turning heel. It's bro, I don't see it happening, bro. I just don't see it. I don't believe it. I did at first, but once I saw Jay come back the next week acting all goofy again, talking, doing the whole E stuff, I'm just like, yeah, he's not turning heel. He's not turning heel, and people are talking about the phone conversation he's been having, and all that stuff. It's just like, bro, I don't think this is gonna lead it to anything, bro. This is the Triple H era. You really think this guy, like, the guy likes to tease stuff. He likes to, he he likes to put stuff in there that has no value, or he just likes to tease stuff, for the shock of it, and that's really it, bro. Like, this doesn't mean I don't believe this means anything. I don't think Jey Uso's turning heel, and even if he does, like, it's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be handled garbage, like with a garbage execution. So I don't know, man. I just don't doubt. I doubt he's turning heel. People were saying LA Knight's turning heel. People were saying Jey Uso turning heel. Like, it is what it is at this point, bro. I don't really care. That as far as I can see, he's still the same goofy Jey Uso. And even if he does turn heel, what is that gonna, like? He has to, cause yeah, like, it would be cool to see him be heel and be serious and not be this goofy Jey Uso. But at the same time, you also gotta remember, this guy's moveset is still trash. He's still doing the same moveset, the spears, the super kicks, the Uso splash. Like, he does the same moves over and over again in every match. So it's not just his character, it's also his moveset, his wrestling skills that are trash. So yeah, heel turn could change him, make him serious, make him better, make him more badass, give him more character arc. But at the same time, his wrestling, if his wrestling moves are gonna be the same, like, bro, it's gonna be a garbage heel turn, honestly, because it's like, he's still gonna be wrestling the same way. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you've changed not much about you besides, like, the way you're acting. That's it, So that's, Jey Uso has to change his moveset, bro, because he does the same moves over and over again, and the moves that he does aren't even fucking good. So it's like, I just don't really care. Anyways, moving on from Jey Uso, because he's garbage. And I like I said, it was repetitive filler, that whole match, with him in the Vision. Don't know why that was a PLE match, but anyways, Yeah, like it shouldn't have been on freaking Wrestle. Freaking. I was gonna try to make some kind of pun, but never mind. anyways, anyways, yeah. Um, Him and the Vision, they've been feuding for months. We need to let go of that. So moving on, we have Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyrie for the title, and the match itself, I mean, there was a couple good spots. It was, there was a couple good spots. I think Stephanie Valkyrie, she did some kind of move. I don't know. It looked like some like spinny moonsault type thing. Um, yeah, I thought that was good, and there's a couple good moments with Io Sky too. And, overall, I feel like Stephanie Valkyrie and Io Sky, they have good chemistry in the ring, but the match is it wasn't really that good. It wasn't because I see people praising it and like saying it was, oh man, this match was good. I don't think so. It was pretty garbage, to me at least. But I will s- I will say I am glad though that Stephanie Valkyrie won the match because I feel like she deserves the title. Um, so it's great that she was able to get her time with the belt. It's great. I like Stephanie Valkyrie. I think the thing about her is I know she's still learning English, so her promo skills aren't really all there. I think she's cut some decent promos before. Um, but I think she is saying that she's learning English, so I think she'll progress over time, and she won't really have a problem with on the mic. But like as far as like her being a champion, I don't mind that at all. I think she can, with the decent amount of English that she knows, I think she can tell great stories and have great feuds, and cut good promos, and she's a good wrestler too. So it's like I think she'll be a good champion. So I'm glad she won the belt. This is the only good thing I enjoyed the whole match, the whole PLE of Wrestlepalooza was pretty much just Stephanie Valkyrie winning the belt. That's pretty much it. Everything else was fucking trash. Like there was nothing interesting that happened this whole PLE, you know. So it's like it is what it is. Yeah, this whole like Triple H talking about, oh, there's gonna be surprises. There's gonna be surprises. There's gonna be a game. We're gonna have good booking. But he did nothing, bro. He literally did nothing this whole match, this whole PLE, Wrestlepalooza. Like all of the stuff that happened was predictable, most of it, and it was just a whole bunch of repetitive filler. Like why the fuck would I care about any of this? So, and, but I will say this too. Stephanie Valkyrie's championship reign though could get ruined if Rhea Ripley gets involved in every fucking title match because that's exactly what she did with Liv Morgan and Io Sky. You guys, bro, I swear to God, Rhea Ripley was in every single title match with Io Sky and Liv Morgan, which is why their championship reigns were ruined because it was the same repetitive filler matches with the same person. You know, it's like it's not like Io Sky was like cutting bad promos and doing bad matches, but it was the fact that, and same with Liv Morgan, um, but it's the fact that Rhea Ripley was involved in every single of their title matches. That's what made their title reigns garbage. Was because of that. Because Rhea Ripley was in every title match, and she cried her way into every title match. Like that's what bothered me. So potentially that's gonna be the same with Stephanie Valkyrie, and I really hope not because, I mean, I'm sure fucking Rhea Ripley's gonna be the first title opponent for Stephanie's championship only because she said to Stephanie Valkyrie, when you win the championship, I'll be your first opponent. I'm gonna challenge you. So I can imagine she is gonna be the first opponent, but man, I just, um, I really hope not, man. I mean, I doubt it, but I really hope not. You know, cause like I said, Rhea Ripley's in every fucking title match. I'm just sick of her character, bro. Her character is just, oh, I'm gonna be in every title match. I'm gonna cry about not having the title, and that's it. That's all her character is. Like, and it's not like, it's not like she's like being screwed over. It's just her like complaining about not having the title. That's all this is. You know, so it's just like it's just ridiculous at this point, bro. She literally rewinded her way into the Bianca and Io Sky match. She didn't earn it. She literally just complained and got into that match. And because she's one of Triple H's favorites, obviously he put her in there. So it's like, bro, this is fucking stupid. This is so dumb. Um, I'm trying to think what else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so um, I'm sure she is gonna be Stephanie Valkyrie's, you know, you know, first title opponent. But I hope that that there is some chance that she isn't, and maybe she, like maybe she isn't in every title match for Stephanie Valkyrie. Because bro, we gotta like, have start Stephanie Valkyrie off strong and like continue that strong streak with her title reign. We can't ruin it with some bullshit ass repetitive matches with the same person. We can't do that shit, bro. Like, I don't like, and that's why I'm kind of upset and bothered. Is only because like of the thought of Triple H being like, oh, let's put Rhea Ripley in every title match because he did the same shit, with everyone else who had the women's world championship. He put her in every single of their title matches. Like, what kind of shit is that, bro? It's like, oh man, I really hope she doesn't fucking get any more title matches. I doubt that's gonna happen, but I just hope, if anything though, that she's not in every title match for Stephanie Valkyrie and she doesn't win the belt ever. Because I'm fucking tired of her Ripley her bitch just being in every title match, bro. Every title match. And her crying her way into every title match and her just being all whiny and entitled and acting like, she deserved the title. Like if she's earned it, what are you doing to earn it? You don't cut good promos. You're boring. You whine too much. And you don't even fucking wrestle that much either. You've barely had any wrestling matches throughout this whole year and last year and the year before that. So what the fuck have you done to earn it? You don't have good storylines. You don't have any character development. You're fucking trash. Like, why the fuck would you? What is she like? What have you done to earn that match? To earn any title matches, let alone to win the belt? Like, what the fuck have you done? Nothing. So I'm just sick of Rhea Ripley. Um, and yeah, so I just hope she just fucking doesn't, because it's bound to happen with her and Stephanie, being the first competitors for the title belt. But I just hope she's just not in every fucking title match. Let's not ruin Stephanie Valkyrie's moment and her shine. Like, let's not do that, man. Let's have her just, have a good title reign with new opponents, new storylines, and that's it. That's all we had to do. Like, let's not fucking ruin it by putting, crybaby Rhea Ripley in it every freaking title match. So, for Stephanie Valkyrie. Anyways, moving on, we have AJ Lee, CM Punk, Becky Lynch, and Seth Rollins. And this match was trash. And, like, that's the thing, too, is that, man, is like, it's not like I wanted, because I'm sure some people probably see these videos that I make and they're probably like, oh man, you're so negative. Why are you always like hating? Why are you always saying these things? Why are you always like just like not happy or whatever? But it's like, bro, it's not that I want to be negative, but WWE, is genuinely not in a good place. And I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, oh, like kiss kiss WWE's ass and be like, oh man, the product is so good and it's so great and it's look, I enjoy this, I enjoy that. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be fake and do that shit, man. I'm sorry. You know, like if you want that kind of content, then go watch another wrestling YouTuber who might do that stuff. But I'm not gonna sit here and like water myself down and be like, oh yeah, I love WWE. Everything about it is great. I'm not gonna do that, man. Like I'm sorry. So it's not like I want to come on here and just hate and just be negative, but WWE genuinely is just not in a good spot currently. Like it all went downhill ever since Roman Reigns lost the title, and since then WWE has gone downhill because Triple H has just lost all creativity, and he's just lazy. You know, like all these stupid booking decisions that he makes is what's killing WWE. You know, so to me, I just I just don't like where WWE is currently. It's just trash, and that's why I hate on it. It's not because I want to, it's because it's just not a good product. So that's just you know. Anyways, yeah. So the match itself, like I said, between the intergender tag match, it was trash. And like I said, this is not me being just negative on WWE and this match, but it's trash, bro. It genuinely is. Like people were hyping AJ Lee up and saying, "Oh man, like she's gonna do so great," and we're happy she's back. But it's like this match was trash. Like all her punches looked fake. She's all botchy. Um, and she's like doing these weird wrestling moves and like looking all like confused like half the time, and yeah, she was just like being goofy like the whole damn time. Like, it's just I don't know, man. It's just CM Punk was also just not good. Seth Rollins wasn't good either. Becky Lynch wasn't good. Like this match was garbage, bro. And pretty much like AJ Lee, like she was like fucking doing she did the whole Black Widow thing on Seth Rollins. Come on, man. It's this one of the most stupidest moves I've ever seen. Like do like literally doing that on bigger opponents, and just in general, like most like people, anyone can get out of that shit. Like come on, man. It's like all you have to do is just like fucking throw it, like literally lift her and throw her off of you, push her off. That's literally all you have to do. Like why the fuck are we supposed to sit here and be like, oh my gosh, she's doing the Black Widow. This is such a good move. It's so dangerous. It's so like, come on, man. Are you serious? Like, it just looks stupid, bro. Like Seth Rollins looks like an idiot just standing there, like letting her do that to him, and it's just like, and like I said, I'm just sick of fucking WWE fucking doing these intergender matches when they're not gonna let the men hit the woman, and I'm sick of just in general. Like I've said this before, man. I'm sick of WWE just in general letting the women hit the men, but not letting the men hit the women back. Or just in general, like this is a fucking scripted wrestling show and you're still doing this bullshit. You're still doing this bullshit where you're not letting the men hit the women in WWE. Then don't fucking let the women hit the men. And if you're not gonna let the men hit the women in WWE, that's just the way I see it. Like I'm just sick of this fucking stupid ass shit, man. Like you're making Seth Rollins and CM Punk look like a fucking look soft. You're making them look weak. Because they're not defending themselves. They're just standing there and taking it every single time. They take the hits and they get their wife to handle it. Like, come on, bro. It's fucking stupid. And, I'm sure, like, Triple H, I'm sure he's scared of getting hate. But it's like, bro, just fucking do it. Most people don't fucking care. So, just fucking do it. Yeah, like just let You know, the men hit the women in WWE. It's a scripted TV show. Most people don't care, and the ones that do care, who fucking cares? They can cry about it. Like at the end of the day, like if anything, that speaks more about them and their values. If they care so much about, like if they're okay with a woman hitting a man, but they're gonna cry about him doing it back to her, then that just speaks more on on who they are as a person. Because honestly, like they're a fucking idiot if they're just gonna complain for when one person hits the other person, but not the other way around. Like, it is what it is, bro. They want to be crybabies about it. It is what it is. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why Triple H is so afraid of like getting hate for like having a man hit a woman in WWE. Like, most people don't fucking care. It's just entertainment. We're here to have fun. Like, no one's actually genuinely gonna be here and be like, oh man, like I can't believe he did this. Oh my gosh, he's a woman beater. Like, come on, man. It's just stupid. So I'm just like I'm just sick of these intergender matches where the men like they just stand there and do nothing while the woman is just beating on him and he's just like standing there like, oh my gosh, I can't do anything. I'm defenseless. Like, come on, man. It's just fucking dumb. Like, you're in Seth Rollins. You're making him look weak, and he's the world champion. and yeah, it's just like, bro, if you're not gonna let the men hit the woman, then don't let the woman hit the men. It's that simple, bro. Like, I've already said this before, but I'm just sick and tired of it, bro. And I'm probably gonna continue talking about this because Triple H is just gonna continue doing it more than likely because he's a fucking idiot. I'm just sick of this guy, bro. This guy's a shitty booker. Like his decisions genuinely just fucking like bother me, upset me, like because he's that bad of a writer. He doesn't care. He's lazy. It just makes no fucking sense, you know. Like this whole PLE was just a money cash grab and cheap pops with like having AJ Lee and Brock Lesnar be a part of it, and that's it. There's nothing special to it, bro. So, anyways, yeah, Becky Lynch, AJ Lee win. Oh wow, what a shock! Who would have thought, man? Like it's just fucking stupid, bro. It's so fucking dumb. Like it's like this is pretty much a filler match. And I've said this before. Even the match, you know, even before Wrestlepalooza, I literally said this is gonna be a filler match. Why? Because there's no storyline. You know, there's no storyline. It's just them teaming up together to fight each other. That's all this is. Like it's fucking stupid, bro. And then where do we go from here? Oh, they're gonna continue the feud. That's more than likely what's gonna happen. It's just, oh my fucking god, bro. I'm like, Triple H has no fucking creativity. This guy's all about just shock value and cheap pops and cheap pop returns and just doing these viral moments. Like it's just that's all this fucking guy does. So yeah. Anyway, this match was garbage. I don't care. And so yeah, I mean, like, where the hell do Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins go from here? Like I said, they're just gonna be stuck feuding with AJ Lee and CM Punk. That's all this is, and it's just stupid, man. I'm just like I said, there's no creativity, and there's no uniqueness here, at all. So let's talk about the next match, which is Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. This is this is the main event, guys. This is the whole main event, and man, I'm gonna get into why this is not a good main event. It's very simple. I'm gonna first talk about the match itself. The match itself was, I mean, Drew McIntyre made this match good. Honestly, like he, the thing about Drew McIntyre is that even despite his bad booking, he's good at cutting promos, and he puts on good matches. So even when he's losing half of his feuds, or most of his feuds, he still looks strong, and he still puts on a good fight, and he puts on good matches, and he cuts good promos. So that's why he deserves, the championship, and he deserves to be in the spotlight, because despite the shitty booking that he's given, he still makes everything great. He cuts good promos, and he does good matches. What more is there to say? So yeah, Drew McIntyre carried this match. This match was good only because of Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes fucking sucked. He's boring as hell. Like, this guy does the same moves over and over again. Cody Cutter, Crossroads. It's the same shit, bro. This guy fucking sucks. Like dick. Like this. And so, and then him and Randy Orton also do the same thing. They do that like power slam, like when the person runs into them. It's like, bro, what the fuck is this? It's like, and it doesn't even look like it hurts neither. It's like, it looks like it looks stupid, bro. But yeah, so the reason why this shouldn't have been the main event is simply because Drew McIntyre lost a damn match. He lost the match. He lost the match to the corporate golden boy, boring crybaby Cody Rhodes. It's like, oh my fucking god, bro. I can't believe it. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying I can't believe it, because I knew Drew McIntyre was going to lose, because this is Cody's first title defense, and Drew stood tall yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown. So it was fucking obvious that Cody Rhodes was going to win. There was no chance Drew was going to win. So I just knew he was going to win. Cody was going to win. So I knew this was going to be a filler match, So, yeah, no surprise. Cody won. Oh my gosh. But then it's not even just that's not the only reason why this doesn't deserve to be the main event, but it's also the fact that the way they had Drew McIntyre lose. Like, the ref got in Drew McIntyre's way twice. Like, he got in the way during the announce table thing. Like, Drew McIntyre was gonna do the same thing to Cody again. Claymore kick him through the announce table, and the ref got in the way. Why? Like, this is supposed to be a legal move. There's no disqualifications. And it's a legal move in general, but like, this match has no disqualifications, and for some reason the ref got in the way. What the fuck kind of shit is that? The ref literally screwed him over, and then it's like this shows how fucking protected Cody Rhodes is. Like, and like, Drew McIntyre's right. Like, fucking Cody Rhodes is pretty much just a corporate golden boy, because this guy is protected by Triple H in storyline and out of storyline. He's just pretty much just a golden boy for Triple H, for the management of TKO. Like, this guy is just a fucking corporate politician. He's a golden boy. This guy fucking sucks. He's boring as hell. He's trash. He cuts boring ass promos about, I respect you, I love you, I appreciate you. My father was a wrestler, and he did great matches, and he cut good, he was one of the best of this whole generation. And then he talks about how, this was my story, and I'm going to finish the story. And I love the fans, and I wouldn't be here without you. It's just the same shit, bro. This guy fucking sucks. He's boring. And then what? And then he'll probably glaze his opponents talking about, oh, you're very good, and I respect you, but I'm going to win this match because I am the best. I'm the quarterback, and I'm the what is that thing he calls himself? The freaking the North Star of the wrestling industry. Like that whole thing. It's like, bro, this guy fucking, I can't stand Cody Rhodes, bro. This guy sucks ass. and you had him win the match, bro. Oh my gosh. Like I just and like I said, the way he won the match is because the ref got in the way twice. Twice the ref got in the way and pretty much screwed Drew over. And then people say, "Oh, Drew McIntyre is always complaining. He's always crying. He's always whining." But then you have stuff like this happen. It's just like, how the fuck can you still say that? How can you still say that? Are you gonna continue to say that? And if you are, how can you still say that? I just don't get it, bro. Because it doesn't, like, you're literally seeing him get screwed over constantly, time and time again, and yet you still wonder why he's always upset about getting screwed over. You just say, oh, he complains, but he's literally telling the truth. It makes no fucking sense, bro. It's like this guy gets screwed over, all the time. If it's not the bloodline, it's CM Punk. If it's not CM Punk, it's Damian Priest. If it's not Damian Priest, it's Karrion Kross. If it's not Karrion Kross, it's MVP. If it's not MVP, it's freaking what's it called? Freaking the refs. Yeah. If it's not him, it's Jelly Roll. It's like these fucking, like, it's like this guy is always getting screwed left and right, left and right. And then people want to wonder why he's always upset, talking about getting screwed over. It's because he literally is getting screwed over. That's why. He's not just complaining, and people wonder why, in general, why he's always upset. It's because, yeah, he's always getting screwed over. It's like, what do you expect for him to just, get screwed over and have all these things happen to him and be like, oh, act like it never happened, or just be like, oh, yeah, I'm happy about it. Like, what the fuck you want him to do? Like, why don't y'all say anything whenever these other fucking wrestlers complain and cry about the same shit over and over again as well? Like all these other wrestlers complain about getting screwed over too, and y'all don't say anything about them. And a lot of these other wrestlers complain just in general. And again, nothing gets said. But whenever it's Drew McIntyre, all of a sudden it's like, oh man, all he does is complain. All he does, it's like, bro, come on, man. It's like, it's just stupid. So yeah, the ref literally screwed Drew McIntyre because he got in the way twice. Like, it's like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, Triple H, I know he's your golden boy, but you gotta, like, why are you protecting him this much in a fucking match? And like, with the legal moves, like, Cody Rhodes literally fucking does, he literally, like, how the fuck is this guy a baby face, bro? How is he a face when he's constantly winning through heelish tactics? He went through heelish tactics with John Cena. He went through heelish tactics now with Drew McIntyre. And same with Randy Orton. But yet this guy is still a face. Like, how? Literally, how? He should have been turned heel. Like, in my mind, he is kind of heel. Like, because, like, he's doing these heelish tactics with the way he's winning. And then, with him teaming with Roman Reigns doing, like, trying to portray, KO as the bad guy for something that he was at fault for, because he's the one that teamed with Roman Reigns, And he tried to spin that being like, oh, Kevin Owens, you're jealous, Like, you could have been on top if you would have just power drove me right here in the middle of the... Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, fucking Cody Rhodes is such a lying, corporate, boring, crybaby politician, bro. I swear to God, I can't stand this dude. Like, this guy just talks in riddles and just says a whole bunch of nothing. Like, this guy sounds like a fucking robot every time he talks. It's like he just... Like, he sounds like he's gonna go to sleep or something. And it's like, bro, this guy, like, man, I just can't stand Cody Rhodes. Like, the fact that he won the match, like, I knew he was gonna win, but it's like, why, bro? Why are we doing this? Like, Drew McIntyre, he's so much better than Cody Rhodes. He can cut good promos. He can put on good matches. You're giving the title to Cody Rhodes when he literally just had the title. Why does he deserve it again? Like, he's not the face of the company. He's not. I don't care about you trying to make him the face of the company and, oh, he's the quarterback. He's the North Star of the wrestling industry. He's this. My bad, guys. I thought I heard something. I don't know. My family's asleep. That's why I'm talking low right now. But yeah. Anyways, freaking Cody Rhodes, like he's like, what has he done to deserve to be champion? Let alone 2 times. Like I'm just man, I can't stand Cody Rhodes, bro. He just doesn't good. He doesn't put on good matches, and he doesn't cut good promos. And he wants to talk about Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes wants to talk because yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown of this week he was like, oh Drew McIntyre, you're a keyboard warrior. You know you bitch and moan and complain. Like yeah okay Cody. You're the same fucking guy that's always fucking complaining and crying, damn near every promo. Literally and figuratively. Like he's like crying all the damn time. Literally and figuratively. Like in almost every promo. But yet he wants to talk about Drew McIntyre complaining and crying. Like Brody, like look in the mirror. Like come on, man. It's like it just makes no sense. Um, it's like we're just gonna have this guy as as champion again for what? So he can continue to put on boring matches, to have boring feuds, have boring storylines, for him to barely defend the title like he did the first time, and have boring storylines and feuds like he did the first time as well, and also, um, so you can constantly cut promos saying the same shit about, oh, I respect you fans, I wouldn't be here without you, I appreciate you, I love you, I need you, Randy Orton, I love you. Jey Uso, I love you. This wrestler, that, I love you. The other wrestler, this, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. I need you. Um, and then also talk about, and also just complain and cry about whatever, he's, whatever wrestler he's facing, for the title, you know, or whatever he's just complaining and crying about just in general. Because, like I said, he's a crybaby, Cody crybaby, you know. So, yeah, it's like this guy doesn't have, there's nothing special about him. He's going to continue to put on the boring ass matches, with, because, like, it's boring matches because, like, bro, he does the same moves, Cody Cutter and Crossroads. There's nothing interesting about his matches. It's like, this guy is so boring. He sucks. Trying to make him the face of the company like he's some John Cena is just fucking retarded. He's not John Cena. Like I just, in my mind, he's just not John Cena. He's not. So it's like, stop trying to make him the face of the company, bro. Like this guy literally was getting beat up by Drew McIntyre the whole damn match, and then all of a sudden he overpowers Drew McIntyre. Well, because of the ref, obviously, but like still, it's like Drew McIntyre had him beat twice, and the ref protects him, and it's like Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes is pretty much being protected by the ref, so he's being protected in storyline and out of storyline because he's being protected by the refs, and he's being protected by Triple H out of storyline. It's like this fucking, like bro, he literally is the corporate champion, the golden boy. It's like, fuck, man. So yeah, it's like, oh, all of a sudden Cody Rhodes can do all these heelish moves and win through heelish tactics, and the referees don't do shit. But whenever Drew McIntyre does it, all of a sudden it's a big deal. Like, come on, man, I can't stand this, man. I really can't. So that's why this shouldn't have been the main event, because if you're just gonna have Drew McIntyre lose, why should this be the main event? Especially if you're gonna have him lose the way he did. It's just fucking retarded. This is retarded. So, if anything, I think because I know some people are like, oh, the John Cena versus Brock Lesnar should have been the main event. I'm like, bro, that's a repetitive filler match. And the AJ Lee, CM Punk, Becky Lynch, and Seth Rollins feud, that shouldn't have been the main event either, because it's just a filler match with the woman who's a cheap pop return. Who fucking cares? So if anything, the main event should have been Stephanie versus Io Sky, because that's actually for a title match, and someone actually won, and like the belt didn't go to the same person that already had the belt. So there, and it was unpredictable too, and the rightful person won it. So if anything, I think that should have been the main event. But no, let's just put a predictable match with Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes as the main event, and have Drew McIntyre lose in a fucking stupid ass way. Let's have that as the main event. Like, come on, man, it's just so stupid. This PLE was trash. Wrestlepalooza was garbage. And that's all I have to say, man. That's all I have to say. I already seen all these other YouTubers reviews, like the hater, Hills Advocate, Enter John, C-Jax. I've seen all the reviews already. I'm probably gonna watch some other reviews. Like, I know there's other YouTuber reviews that I watch. Like, I forgot his name, but you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is. Like, if I describe him, the bald guy with the glasses, I'm pretty sure y'all probably seen him around too. I mean, he's a lot more positive than all these other YouTuber wrestlers like me and the other ones that I named, but I still like his reviews more so when he's being like negative, because like I could actually like relate to what he's saying, not when he's being more positive. But and I watch Bobby Meeson too. I recently started, enjoying him and watching him. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch some more, wrestling reviews for Wrestlepalooza, because once I'm done with mine review, and yeah, pretty much that's all I'm gonna do. In Wrestlepalooza, like I said, it was trash. People. I think generally, people don't like this Wrestlepalooza PLE. Like I mainly just see people saying like, oh, everything was trash except for AJ Lee, CM Punk, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, and the Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyrie match. Like, people generally, on a general consensus online and in the crowds, from the crowd reactions, I can tell that those are the main matches that people cared about and that people enjoyed. Everything else, no one really cares about it. As far as I can tell, for me at least, as far as I can see, for me, I don't enjoy it at all. Besides Stephanie Valkyrie winning, but that's it. Man, I really hope Triple H gets fired. I really do. Because this guy, he's just not good at his job, and so he deserves to get fired, bro. Um, I'm just like freaking. I don't. The last thing I'm gonna say too, is that the thing with 'cause I was gonna say, because like people were saying that The Rock or Randy Orton were probably gonna come back and interfere in the Cody versus Drew match, which obviously didn't happen. So again, Triple H talking about surprises, oh, this and that. What surprise was there, bro? What fucking surprise? There was nothing. And like, oh my god, bro, it's like this guy is such a fucking corporate, money hungry, dumb liar. Like, it's like this fucking guy. It's like, man, he said there's gonna be surprises. What surprise was there? What was the surprise? I don't get it. Like, it's just supposed to be some like a pun or a joke. Like, I don't get it, bro. Cause I don't see what the fuck he's saying. So yeah, there was no surprise. That's what it is. This was just a fucking pointless PLE. So, anyways, and also going back to what I said about the WWE reviews that I watched, I will say this, because the hater, he in his Wrestlepalooza review, he talked about um I think he said that Drew McIntyre was like being a little bitch because he was like, oh, my leg, it hurts. I mean, what was he supposed to do? I mean, that's part of the script, and I'm sure he legitimately got hurt. Like, well, not legit like out of storyline, but like in storyline. Like, I'm sure he legit got hurt, and he was just selling it. He was just doing his job. I mean, I don't really know what you want him to do. That's not really like saying he's like, I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense. He was like, oh, Drew McIntyre, he looks like a man, but he doesn't act like one. Like, what do you mean by that? I mean, I agree with most of the stuff the hater says, and even most of these other wrestler reviews, YouTubers, but not everything. It is what it is. You're not always gonna agree with people, and that's fine. But I just didn't understand it didn't make sense because he's like, oh, Drew McIntyre, like you're not acting like a man because you're being a little bitch because you're like you're like groaning in pain or whatever, like because your leg is hurting. Like, what do you want him to do? It's just his leg hurts. Like, what do you want him to be like? Oh yeah, it doesn't hurt. Like, look at me. It's like I don't know. I don't know what you want him to do. But anyways, yeah. So, and then he was like, oh, Drew McIntyre is buried. Hopefully this is the end of his career. I mean, he was probably joking about that because I know the hater likes to joke around a lot in his videos, and he likes to like be a troll or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, if he was serious about that, like, why? Because he lost to a fucking mid-card garbage champion. All of a sudden, that he deserves his career to be over. Like what does he even mean by that? Like, he deserves to get fired, or he deserves to just be buried? Like, I don't understand. Like, this is not his fault. This is fucking Triple H's garbage writing, So, I mean, he's still a good wrestler. He still gets good promos and still does good matches. So, I mean, I don't really know what you want him to do. I mean, he could only do as good as what he's given. So that's just the way I see it. I don't really agree with the hater on some of those things he said about Drew McIntyre. And he also said that Drew McIntyre just complains and like bitches. Like, that's usually the critique of Drew McIntyre. It's like, oh, all he does is complain. Which, like I said, is not true. Like, I said this multiple times. Like, Drew McIntyre just tells the truth, and people just, they seem to not be able to like either they can't handle the truth, or other people just don't know how to people just, I don't know, they just don't believe the truth that Drew McIntyre is saying, so they just have to resort to just saying he's complaining because that's the only argument that they can have against him. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you're gonna say he complains, at least give reasonings for why he's complaining and give good reasons for why he's complaining. Don't just say that's all he can. Don't just say, oh, he just complains. Like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. That whole argument just like never made sense to me. You're just talking about him complaining when literally all this, like, the majority of the stuff that he says in his promos are literally true. So I don't know, like, what is he complaining about? Like, don't just say he's complaining and not give any good reasons for why you're saying that, because then, like, it just comes off like you're just saying it just to say it, just because you can't handle the truth, or because you just in denial. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, the hater, I disagree with you on some of those things. I'm sure he's not watching this, but if he is the hater, I disagree with you on some of those things, but I still like your video, so it is what it is. Anyways, Wrestlepalooza was trash. I'll see you on the next video, so peace out.